So the trail is right there. And don't be fooled, because it looks like it's a topo map that the trail goes right next to Bullfrog Lake. It does not. You have to go down a pretty steep slope to get to it, and here it is. I can see why people wanted to camp out here and they had to shut it down for restoration, because I'm sure there was just too much camping out here. Almost like what's going on over in Kearsarge Lakes. Beautiful, beautiful. And the fish are jumping today. Bullfrog Lake is beautiful, but this little tarn is stunning. Surrounded by beautiful flowers, towering mountains, foxtail pine. So the outlet of Kearsarge Lakes to Bullfrog goes down this ravine, and there are established campsites within 5 feet of the trail. You don't have to know much about backpacking to realize that that's frowned upon. Plenty of people have camped out here. But you can camp a quarter of a mile away from Bullfrog Lake, which is probably why these people have set up tent sites over here. See another one right here. Huh. And the views, holy moly. Yeah, look at all that snow. Yes, that is some foreshadowing. So this way leads to Glen Pass. That way leads to Forester Pass. Here's Charlotte Lake. I came from Kearsarge Lakes, and I'm going down to Vedette Meadow. If you'd like to read what this says. I just took a picture and I'll post it. It's pretty funny because this is the area where bears are known to habitate. I'm not sure if you can tell from where I'm standing, but the trail up from Vedette Meadow is hella steep. This is the area below Bullfrog Lake and above Vedette Meadow where I was told that a mother bear with 2 cubs reside. Yes, I can't blame her. I'd want to live here too. And one of the reasons I am not camping in Vedette Meadow is for that exact reason. Because I have read that there are many, many, many bear sightings in Vedette Meadow. Now, no one told me, nor have I ever seen on any videos, the beautiful, luscious, gorgeous trail that runs next to this, I guess, the outlet of Bullfrog Lake. Can't see it, but you can hear it. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. And there's a campsite. I bet you she's been hanging out here. I know I'd want to hang out there. Look at this. Okay, so the trail crosses this stream. Again, no one notes this on any of their videos, trip reports, nothing. Sweet. I'm about to camel up. I literally take 2 steps and then I have to stop. Alright, so I'm back to the junction. And I've decided to go to Charlotte Lake and see if my altitude sickness gets any better. I have not been feeling well. It happens sometimes. You make it and you have no altitude sickness, and sometimes you don't. And this is one of those you don't times. And I think right up there in the middle of the picture is Glen Pass, I think. So this trail I'm on is the John Muir Trail and the Pacific Crest Trail. And I believe, but it has to, further up, the trail forks off to Charlotte Lake to the left, and then to the right there's a trail that goes up to Glen Pass. It's beautiful. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's just unbelievable. Oh wow, I can see Kearsarge Pass right there in the middle of the screen. That's where I have to go to get out of here. But this area is stunning. Alright, so I've come over this crest. There's a whole different side of the Sierra that I've never seen. It looks like there's PCTers that have camped out down there. Look at that cornice of snow up there. Ooh. Yeah. So this is the infamous junction that usually on high snow years, like in 2023, is completely inundated with water. But it looks like the majority of it has melted off this year, or dried up, because it's not snow, it's water. And there's a sign that will lead me to Charlotte Lake. But look at that. Look at the snow that is still holding on. Wow. This shouldn't surprise me. Everybody told me that the temperatures were not high enough to melt that snow up high. Another reason why I'm here at Charlotte. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get there. There's the infamous Charlotte Lake. It is a Tuesday, so there shouldn't be, or is it Monday? Losing track of my week out here in the wilderness. And I'm still not down to the lake. There we go. So I decided to come up from the trail, and I found that little tent site right next to that giant boulder. And I said, you know what? Keep looking. So then I looked around, and I found this amazing site. So, problem is, there's two really good tent sites here. There's this one, and then there's a really big one here. And yes, I looked at my calendar. It is Monday, so more than likely everybody's gone back to work after the 4th of July. And hopefully I will have this place to myself. So the issue is the sun is going to go that way. So that means that hopefully this pine will bring me shade, because I plan on taking a siesta. And I'm hoping no bears come to visit me. And it's just a quick jaunt right down to the lake. As you can see, it's right there. So I'm going to set up, go get some water,